Welcome back to Straight to a Point Podcast. Chelsea Vince. Today we have the Georgia Grizzlies in here.
Yeah. Why y'all go ahead and introduce yourself?
We're going to start over here with Coach.
Yep.
And we're going to come on down and just introduce yourself, let them know who you are, what team you coach, the age group.
I'm Coach Torrey. I'm the assistant for the 7th grade Grizzlies.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm Coach Chaz, the head coach of the 7th grade Grizzlies.
I'm Tyreek, and I'm a player for the 7th grade Georgia Grizzlies.
I'm Materius. I'm a player for the 7th grade Grizzlies. 15.
Oh, you want to say my full name too?
That's fine. It's up to you, bro.
Can I say my
You can just say your first name.
Yeah, just
I'm Zaylen. I play for the 15U Grizzlies.
I'm Ethan. I play for the 15 Grizzlies.
And I'm Coach Nick, president and CEO of the Georgia Grizzlies.
All right. Got them all in here. So y'all boys about to go to nationals, huh?
Yeah.
How y'all feeling?
Good.
Y'all pumped up? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. Where is nationals located?
This year we'll be headed back to Pigeon Forge for nationals. We'll be up there from June 12th through the 16th. Hopefully, we'll be able to bring back some gold rings this year.
Thanks.
So our older team last year actually finished second. So we're hopefully going to be able to bring the whole thing back next year. So
That's what's up, man. So, what kind of things did y'all do to help, like, I guess, get the money up for the national? What kind of fundraising stuff did y'all kick off?
Well, we actually did multiple fundraisers. Our younger team, our 7th grade team, actually did a car wash out at Sonic,
Okay.
where they made about $600, which actually covered their full cost for them to be able to go to
Oh,
nationals.
that's what's up.
And then our high school team, we actually did a car wash and a barbecue plate sale.
That was right out here around Memorial Day
Yes,
weekend,
ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am. Right there at Cody J's. And then actually turned around and sold some plates at the Love Travels charity basketball game. I made a good little penny there to help our high school team guys get where they need to be able to go to nationals and help us once nationals is done. We have a couple college showcases that some of our guys have college coaches coming to look at them. So just making sure that we had enough funds to be able to get them where they needed to be.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I had saw them out there. I was actually running late to the podcast, and I saw the dudes out there on the corner with their shirts off. I was like, these kids out here with their shirts off holding car wash sales. I know Emmanuel was somewhere nearby. And then I looked over and I saw Emmanuel standing over there.
Shout out Cookie Man.
Yeah, so I wanted to stop, but I was running late to the podcast. But I did see some of the guys out at Chick-fil-A one day, and I stopped by, gave them like $10.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
It's all about all the love we can get, man. It helps us out.
That's
so
it,
thank
bro.
y'all.
So who's is anybody first time going to nationals? Out of y'all? Nah, y'all already been. Is your first time?
Nervous?
Are you nervous?
No.
Nah? You ready? That's what's up, man. I know I was scared as hell.
I went to
We had
nationals in
we went to
Pigeon
Orlando.
Forge.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah.
Back when we was younger, man, I was nervous. I like ball, but I was nervous back then.
And we went crazy though.
Yeah, oh yeah,
we
of
went
course.
crazy when we went, but
Yeah.
My AAU team went, I want to say I was like 13. We went and we won in Orlando. Yeah,
That's
and then
what's
we went before and we went to Pigeon Forge too.
some amazing
Just go out there and
facilities.
play ball, man.
Crazy facilities, bro.
Yeah.
That's half of the experience, bro. You go in there, you like, what the?
Yeah.
It's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
the experience
real.
by itself, being able to build that chemistry with your parents, your
Right.
players, your coaching staff is one in a million when you go to somewhere like nationals. Y'all being people who have been around the travel circuit know once summertime starts, bro, your travel team is your family. You spend
Yes.
a lot of weekends, a lot of practices,
Right.
a lot of hours in the gym and outside of the gym together, and we try to make sure that we go up there and take care of business, but we also have a lot of fun with
That's right.
our guys. So it's almost like we're showing them we're appreciative of them for the hard work that they've done to us for us all year long. So
Let me show y'all a funny picture. That's me in the front when we went to nationals in Orlando. Look how young I was.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah.
So
you can do it. Bring
so
them
so
trophies
how do
home.
y'all get along being together all the time like that? Y'all I know when we was younger, man. We had guys. We used to get in trouble because guys was constantly joning on each other, talking about each other. It was just, it was always.
Yes, all the
Is
time.
that about the same?
The coach is like, we be important, we be in
They want to dance.
Shout out Eric Cole. He got us in trouble every day. Eric Cole, Chris Elwood. Oh my God, you don't want to play on their team. They
Look,
get
the
you in trouble
coaches
every
over there
day.
like, shoot, we be a part of it too.
We got to.
They
got a roast back.
I'm always.
Him and Tino, bro, stay
You
in trouble.
be the one kicking it off.
I always start something wrong.
That's what's up, man.
I can tell. And then this one right here in the middle, I saw him out here when we asked somebody to dunk. He was like, "Come on, you go ahead and dunk, man." Y'all was going back and forth again.
I ain't about to dunk in no Jordan.
Don't put no crease in it.
It don't matter to me. Until you beat me 1-on-1 inside.
That's what's up.
And that-
That's what's up.
And that's the nature you bring. You bring that little brother, big brother vibe
Yes.
Throughout our
Yes.
whole program.
Yep.
Starting even with our younger kids, when they come in, they interact with our high schoolers just as well as our middle school kids do. It's about building, like we talked before. It's about that culture.
Right.
That culture to know that you have a brotherhood and you have somebody behind you at all times, regardless of what you're going through.
Yep.
It helps with our staff that we have. I have people on our staff who I've been friends with since I was 6, 7, 8 years
Exactly.
old.
It lasts forever.
And to be able to know that these guys are going to have my back regardless is a big part of what we try to push to our guys and to our program. So
That's what's up.
Yes.
That's what's up.
I got the names already. Hold on.
So who y'all think was probably y'all's toughest match this year so far?
Uh-oh.
Deep South Blue Devils.
Going to give him a shout out.
you think the Deep South?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say Drive Nation 14U.
Yeah?
Oh.
They
Forgot about them.
They EYBL team,
Atlantic
Nike sponsored team,
Ooh.
and it was actually our first time as a team going into something of that quality of a tournament. And we went in and they were 14U team playing up in the 15U division and bust our head, man. They bust our head, but our guys woke up after that. We finished the tournament 2-2, and it showed them, hey, if you want to play big boy basketball,
Right.
this is what it takes.
Right.
This is the competition you're going to be competing against. I want to say they were out of Houston. And coming in at 14, standing 6'8", 6'8".
Oh my God.
And,
Almighty.
I don't think they had anybody smaller than 6'1", 6'2" on their team.
Wow.
So I mean, they had one. They had one. And that's the kind of quality of tournaments and
Right.
players that you're going to be playing against when you're trying to get these college scholarships. And the best thing about the whole tournament is by the time we were done, I had 2 college coaches contacting me about 2 of our guys that they're interested in. And they want to get some workouts in with them.
That's what's up, for real.
Zaylen being one of those kids, so we we're taking the right steps, and it helps that they're only freshmen. We got
There you go, Zaylen.
three more years to keep pushing that towards them and helping them get right.
And for the 7th grade team, who was the toughest team y'all ran up against?
Atlanta Celtics.
Atlanta Celtics always been. They've been tough since I was a kid, man. That's Jesus, man. Atlanta
We weren't even
Celtics
gonna say them.
always
We
been
weren't even gonna
tough.
say them because they always been good.
Yeah, they
So
always been tough.
talking
since I
about
was a
team
kid,
hit,
man.
so.
Yeah.
Their whole starting lineup was taller than me and Tori, so like we didn't really
Yeah.
stand a chance with
Yeah.
them. But it was a good for the guys to see the potential and to see the teams that we could be playing if we could get there. It's just
They are, man, since Georgia Baller days. You know what I'm saying? Me and Nick, we play on Georgia Ballers, man. Them Atlanta Celtics always been tough.
They pressed us
Always.
from the tip of the game to the end of the game.
Yep.
Good God.
Yep. That's how they do.
And they were up by 50.
That's
So
what they got.
Up by 50.
And they still press. That's
Still
yep.
press.
That's
We got one lead, and we lost the lead.
That's how. Don't even feel bad. That team, they got a dynasty over there for real. They got something over there. That team been good though. That's crazy.
And the great thing about it is we're right behind them. We're
Exactly.
a new program that eventually will catch programs like the Celtics and the
Exactly.
Stars and Atlanta Express. It hurts us that we're 15 years behind where everybody else is
Yeah,
starting.
everybody's
So-
just now starting.
and 10 years from now, 15 years from now, our program will be one of those talked about programs.
Yes.
And it's come just in the 2 or 3 years that we've had our expansion from start to finish. So
But y'all are already one of those talked about programs, and y'all just started. So
Facts.
that's
Yes, ma'am.
even
Facts.
better. You know what I
Appreciate
mean?
y'all.
Like, golly, for y'all to be even running with them, and y'all just now start. You see what I'm saying? Like that's a great thing.
Yep. Y'all are, especially around here, man. Y'all are the new
Yeah.
frontiers, the Georgia Ball.
Georgia
Like that's
Ballers,
y'all
yeah.
are that. You know what I'm saying? Nope. Y'all are that, bro. That the stuff we had when we was younger, that's what y'all are, bro. So
And
you really.
It's funny though because we say those names and we know what that means
But
to our
they don't.
community, but they don't. you know?
Yeah, exactly.
They don't know what New Frontier did for a lot of men in our society and what
Right.
Buck and Mike Dean and Hot Rod and Junebug, what those
Legends.
coaches did to help a lot of us players become the men we are today,
Right.
and make a lot of decisions and good and bad decisions a lot of our guys make. It's life changing, and eventually they'll look back on it and realize what it truly means to be a part of something like this.
So as coaches, what inspired y'all as coaches with this team? Like what is it about this team that inspires y'all?
Let you go first, right?
Help y'all be a better coach, stuff like that.
Man, it's just watching mainly just like growing up and playing with like certain coaches
Right.
in general. Like I grew up with my dad just coaching me all the time and always on my tail and stuff like that. I was like, maybe if I don't like go somewhere with basketball, this would be like a second option. So I definitely always like thought about coaching and stuff like that. And that's basically what inspired me. And then just being around the boys all the time. Like I'm good with kids anyway. So when I trying to get somebody to go somewhere, not even just with basketball, just to have like just succeed in life, period, and be a man, that's inspiring right there. So.
Right.
You ever have times when you tell them line up and they be like, man.
Oh yeah.
Every
But
practice. Every practice.
But you have to think back to when your coach told you to line up. You was like,
But you know it's all worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So yeah.
Definitely.
I have to probably say the same thing as him. And my dad, I grew up, he coached me in every sport I played. So him a little bit was kind of my inspiration. Kind of want to be like him coaching and just go further with it. And then also, I wanted to be a teacher too and coach high school basketball. So this is like my stepping stone helping me. And this the kids, like I said, just to see them want to come in the gym every day and get better, and just to see the progress that we made from day one to where we are now. So
That's what's up.
really.
And for me, we talked a little bit when me and he came last year. It's about giving these guys a platform, not just the players, but the coaches as well, because a lot of these coaches, like Chad says, they want to be high school coaches, but they don't know that initial step to be able to get there. They don't know, what it takes to be able to put in a practice plan and how you need to sub, when you need to call timeouts. That kind of stuff comes by learning in situations that you fail at. And to me, the inspiration is these guys right here. To watch them every single day, the development that they have, not just on the court, but off the court. The great young men, the grades that we have, the GPAs we have going through our program, just to see them strive and just watch them build each other. Like I said, it's about building that community, making it a different wave than what we've had the past couple years. And slowly and surely we're getting there. And I'm proud to say that I am a part of the Grizzly family, because to be able to see, like I said, these guys become great young men. Some guys that have played for me and before, going off to college, watching them succeed in their dreams. We all know, Rudy just signing to go play professionally in El Salvador. Seeing my little brothers go and live out their dreams that we've talked about since we were kids, and hearing these guys' dreams and helping them get there is what gives me that juice and gives me that fuel.
Right.
It also helps that I got a great coaching staff underneath me and behind me that back a lot of the decisions I make and are willing to do what it takes for our guys to get there.
That's what's up. Ain't nothing like having a family, man.
Without a doubt.
Yes, and what people don't know, well, some people may know, but all you see on here is the 15 and under and the 7th graders. They start at 2nd grade.
Yeah.
We got the babies outside. They didn't want to be on camera just yet.
Y'all see it on the picture.
But
we'll get a picture.
We'll get a picture with everybody, and they got the babies from 2nd grade and up, and that's what's up, man. Y'all really, I want to know, because like going to the games and stuff, they say y'all be joking and clowning on the way there and stuff. Do y'all ever put y'all headphones in? Like, what gets y'all in the mood? Like, gets you, ready for the game?
Really, just like we just get hyped. Like we all just come together and then.
Yeah.
I don't have no headphones to listen to music or anything.
So you just gotta go off each other.
So as soon as somebody could already know what time it is.
I know.
So I don't have no headphones to listen to because when I
I'm
have
finna get you
headphones
some
on.
headphones.
Yeah, I say with the older team, we play the speaker when we warm up. That way they all can kind of get a little wave, feel a little vibe to themselves.
Y'all be out there hitting the wall.
They be out there. So.
You the dancer, ain't you? Look at he started cheesing from ear to ear. You be out there dancing, don't you? I can walk too now.
Yeah, man. Like you say, ain't nothing like having that family, man.
Yeah.
That's something that, you know what I'm saying, you can't get back. That's just, like I was telling her, like we do the music thing, and they was talking about starting a label and all that, and I'm like, yo, because it ain't nothing like having your own, like your own family, your own, you know what I'm saying, that you can always know got your back. Like you said, you got coaches that got your back. You got, that's helping push that, man. That's a beautiful thing, man, for real. So what I'm asking y'all, so what as a team, what y'all think make y'all stand out as a team? What qualities? What is, you know what I'm saying? Scoring, defense, passing,
I think
unselfishness.
that our bench energy have us hyped and on defense, so we get our steals.
Right.
And we come down the court, so we're eager to finish our layups and all
Right.
that.
Yes.
So we just start scoring and pushing the score up.
That's what's up, man. Anything.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Which one of y'all we get? You look like you feisty, like you be out there ripping people. We getting all the steals.
Getting grimy with it. Yeah.
Crossing them up.
He might be the little man.
But he be out there getting to it.
Yeah, he's a dog.
That's how you gotta be, man.
So, what does this program mean to you? I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna work my way around.
It's like I grew up with all them, so like all these people are like family to me. So
Okay.
it's just
Yeah.
like culture.
Ain't nothing like it, bro. Y'all be brothers for life.
Yeah.
For real.
What does this program mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, I've been playing with how long? 3 years? 3 years.
Yeah.
Which means a lot. I just haven't, and I wouldn't trade for that.
That's what's up,
Alright.
man.
What does it mean to you?
It means a lot because I've been playing for this team for 2 years, and it really brought me closer to other kids. And so
Right,
during school
right.
ball, when I go against them, it be like I be excited to play them.
Exactly.
And then when we come back and play with each other, it's just gonna be.
Gonna
You
bring
just
out
talk
the- it's gonna-
trash.
Yeah, it's gonna bring out the best
Hey,
in
we
you
whooped
every
y'all,
time.
but you still my brothers.
It's gonna bring out the best in you every time, man. Cause that's how all us was growing up. So it's gonna, yeah.
All right.
It means a lot. Like, we used to play each other, like same thing, school ball, and play football against each other and stuff. And that's all.
Yeah.
Cause you play with Kaden also, Baldwin, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, cause and they came and played Cartersville.
Yep.
Cause my daughter goes to Cartersville and they was playing football and Cartersville beat Cass. And now all the football players was like, wait the basketball season, wait the basketball. So I'm like, I like seeing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
gets
brings
them-
that culture back. You know, these kids don't know about it, but the Cass Cartersville rivalry
Yes.
Man.
that came
Smacked
through
them
our
2
city,
times.
man. It's real, you know. It got to a point to where the city itself wouldn't let us play each other because
Yeah.
the rivalry was so bad.
It was so crazy. Yeah.
And to see that culture coming back, to see the way that the Summer Hill movement starting to come back,
Yes.
it's great in our community to see all this stuff starting to rekindle, and the new stuff like the Grizzlies and Georgia Bulls and the other programs who are rekindling in our community to help these guys become great young men.
Right.
So
And it inspires y'all to keep y'all grades up, right? Because I know Nick be on y'all about y'all grades, right? All right. Be like, hey, what them grades looking like?
Got to. Yep. That's how Buck was on us. You know what I'm saying? So,
the GPA is what matters.
Yep.
You can go to any school you want to and play basketball
That's
if you got
true.
the right grades.
right.
That's true.
Buck was no joke.
No
At
joke.
all.
I played with Buck one year and I was just like, man,
No
Man,
joke.
Buck
You
was
ran.
no
You
joke.
probably ran the first week of practice. You didn't even see a ball. I'm like, yo, track season, I'm playing ball.
I know, right?
that's why I get my why I'm so hard on them all the time. That they skip like he the fun coach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that's like disciplined all the time. So
Gotta have
let me say big three. Y'all want to run a big three?
No,
I
don't
know.
They know what a big
Crazy.
three. Yeah,
They
they
serious,
don't want
crazy.
that.
Hey,
They
I
don't
used to
want
hate.
that.
My mom used to make me go to practice, and Buck see me in the stands, be like, "Come on, get out here with him." I be like, "Man, I'm just here. Like I ain't trying to run."
But with no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but that's how you gotta be.
Yeah.
That's what they remember. Like right now, who we talk about that. You know what I'm saying? That's what helped us be who we are.
And guess what? They gonna be talking about y'all too.
Right.
When
So-
when they get older,
Yep.
they gonna be talking about they coaches and you know what I mean. And
Just a
the
cycle.
younger
man.
ones ain't gonna know what they talking about.
So how often do y'all practice? You know what I'm saying? To get ready for the
They about
nationals
to
and stuff like
twice a week.
Twice a week.
He said that like
And I
God.
was saying, and starting this upcoming week with us going to nationals on the 12th, we'll start 3 weeks, three practices a week. Just trying to get them ready and get the reps in that we need
Right.
to be able to go up there and compete. Because right now we're about this far from where we need to be,
Yeah.
and it's gonna take those extra reps, that extra time, not just for the high school team, but for all of our teams. You know, the younger kids will come in, they're returning champs, and Coach Key will tell you, there's work. We still got work. This has got to be done.
Yep.
So the main thing is, trying to get as many reps in, execution plays, getting our defense locked in for what we got coming for these next couple weeks.
Defense wins games.
Amen.
Offense sells tickets.
I remember the red shirts I used to have on the with Coach Ike and them. That had
Running
that.
Rebels.
Yeah, running rebels. That was crazy. So with the we was talking about basketball. So who y'all got for the finals, man?
Ooh.
Oh, Raptors, for sure.
For sure?
Rappers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, who y'all-
Yes,
Raptors.
Raptors.
Boy,
Jerry-
talking too much smack.
Yeah.
I'm talking too much
Golden
smack.
State.
That was
I just don't like them, so
Yeah, I don't like
whoever's going against them, that's all I'm with.
them.
I don't like them.
I don't like them. Oh man. So who your favorite NBA player?
Josh Jackson, because I watched him come up from Kansas.
Right.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Different.
Paul
That
George.
is different.
Paul George. I like him.
Oh, that's
Russell Westbrook.
Russell's crazy. He crazy, bro.
Yes.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Oh, I just
He's a
knew somebody
dog.
was gonna say Steph Curry. But y'all, I see y'all deep into it.
Right.
Your favorite player.
I'm going
Y'all
Steph.
saying
I'm
Steph.
saying
I'm
Steph.
saying
I
Steph.
It took the coach to say Steph.
I'm saying Steph. I don't care.
Okay. They say Steph done changed the game. Everybody just want to shoot threes. You got there trying to shoot them 3-pointers, don't you? Look,
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you got it, you
if
got
you
it.
got it, you gonna pull it up though.
If you got it, you got it. That's what's up, man.
It was good having y'all here. You want to have you don't want to have Quentin and nobody come in and introduce themselves or
Well, I
whatever
mean,
like
we
that?
can, or if
Now,
y'all
hold on,
want
man.
to.
That's one question.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that's
my
what's
bad.
up,
He's
man.
still going. My
Nah,
bad.
hey, shit. Let me get it. You know what I'm saying? So, as
Who has the
players.
better shooting percentage?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Who has the better shooting percentage? Me or him?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Get it on camera.
How many threes have I shot?
If you're going shooting percentage right now, I'm gonna say Ethan because he has taken less 3-pointers than
I
Zaylen
took
has.
it.
It don't matter, but I made
But
mine.
if you're going from field percentage, Zay has the higher field percentage right now.
Okay.
From all around the floor, Zay has the highest field percentage. He is also our
Okay,
leading
okay,
scorer.
okay.
He's also our leading rebounder.
Hype him up, coach.
To be real, Zay is one of the 2 guys we have right now who are getting college interest.
That's what's up, man.
So he's a big asset to our team and how our car drives. But it's not just Zay that wins us games.
Right.
He is a big part of our program. Diaz, Rashard, all 12 of my guys play some key role in making our team great.
That's what's up, man.
So it just happens that Zay happens to be the steering wheel that holds everybody together.
It's all, you gotta have that. Yeah, facts. That's what's up.
And that lets you know you have a great coach for him to be able to go off the top of the dome and tell you each position and what you know what I mean.
That's what's up, man.
You
So,
know what's up.
so do y'all feel like, as far as basketball, do y'all feel like this is something y'all can do for the rest of y'all life, or is there something else in life that y'all mindset might be? Whether it's another sport, whether it's a career, anything, or is basketball what y'all know this is what y'all want?
Basketball is definitely what I want to do.
Yeah.
Basketball.
I'm staying with
Yeah, I
this.
can't do nothing else besides play basketball.
That's what's up, man. He
You
grinding.
didn't say anything.
Yeah, he shook
Oh,
his head.
okay.
He shook his head.
I just saw him play with his hair a little bit.
Hey, Rosa, well, I was thinking about being a doctor.
But I don't want to say that on camera.
That's what's up, though.
Ball is just a platform, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why I was
yeah.
asking because it's, you know what I'm saying. This ain't got to be a career. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a platform to
Exactly.
get you to be able to go
You can
and
do
get your
anything you
degree,
want. Yeah.
or take you to trade school, or
Exactly.
put you in contact or connection with a lot of people that relationship-wise can get you into whatever it is that you want to
Exactly.
do. A lot of people see it as when it's just a sport.
Exactly.
There's so
Yeah.
much more to the game of basketball than just being a ball that goes into a hoop.
Right.
Let me ask y'all this: when y'all have a bad game or you just don't show up that game, your parents be on you.
Yes.
They be on you, don't
I have the worst mom in the stands, bro. I'm telling you this.
Yeah, you do.
Anybody I tell you, I have the worst mom in the stands. She is the loudest one in the gym every
I don't
game.
know. Lucretia kind of loud.
No, my daddy.
No, his dad stay on.
Really?
Say,
I mean, I be in the stands with Lucretia, but I mean, your dad used to coach, so that's
crazy.
what I used to see. But I know, like, when if I had a bad game or I didn't show up, I'm gonna be like, I spent too much money. Either you gonna get out there and play, or you might. Which one you gonna
The
do?
best part of the whole thing, though, is for some reason, Marquita she flips that switch in Zay.
Yeah.
She starts getting on him,
That's
he's like, all right. He looks at me. I
Exactly.
said, play basketball, and he
Yep.
turns into a whole different player. You know, it's
Yeah.
I
she.
don't know how that happens.
But the energy she brings to our fan base is unreal.
Gotta
You
have
know,
it.
because we've been in the gyms where there's 6 people in the stands and the players play with no energy, and
Right.
sometimes it takes our parents or our bench to be able to bring that extra
Hype
energy.
that up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And people like Marquita and Lindsay and Tamla and Brenda, our parents go. I would say our parents go crazy in the stands, man. They go crazy for us, and the same thing with our middle school team.
That's
The
what's up,
parents, you know, they get wild for our boys, give them that extra energy, that extra juice they
I
need.
know this. I don't know if y'all know, but this is my sister. So we got the same mama. And like she said, my mom used to be wild. When I was younger, my mom was wild in the
Can't
stands.
help
Bro.
it, man.
But with me, she wasn't like that. She would.
Yeah.
She knew. As long as she was there, I was gonna have a good game. My mom went there. It was like, oh shit. All right.
Me?
But anytime my mom walked in the gym, I was on. Like it was
Yeah.
just I had to do it for my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after the game, when she would always, you know what I'm saying, she would talk to me this and that. But as far as all the like screaming, I ain't never did it. But with her, oh she got
Either you gonna play or you ain't.
Yeah, she was
I ain't got
she-
time to be spending all this money.
I guess she had got her money up a little bit by the time I started. She wasn't worried about it. Cause she was on her. She said, we ain't gonna be out here spending money like this.
Hey, I come to the bench, sit
Yeah.
down. She be sitting behind the bench.
Yeah.
You can pack your bag and we can walk out right now.
My grandma too.
Yeah.
My grandma too. My grandma was loud too. So you know what I'm
Change your
saying?
shoes. Let's go.
But
I'm
with
not
me, it was
going nowhere.
but with me, it was easier, man. I don't know. I just once I seen her playing, I was young cat. When I seen her playing, I was like, man, I said, Ma, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I guess she like, okay, well let's do it. I started, and as long as she was there, I had a good game. So I guess she didn't really have to do that with me. With her, she was on it. She like she said, man, it was crazy. I was like, oh
Yeah.
Lord, maybe I shouldn't do this. My dad is probably worse
caught
than
it
me.
rough. Yeah, his daddy's
Oh
rough.
my
I think
God.
I'm over
It's a dad thing,
Yeah.
definitely.
Because my dad was
I look up, don't see him. I'm like, yo, we good.
Yeah.
We good tonight. He'll come over there and start cussing out the coaches. I'm like, bro, what is you doing? Man, what is he? I'm like, no, you can't be. Yeah, my dad was rough.
I think I was pretty tough on
My
you
high
too,
school
though,
coaches didn't even like him.
Cause like I was pretty tough on you too though.
Yep.
Like whenever
For sure.
I come down there and sit behind the stand and get
You
in his
four,
ear.
especially in high school.
Yeah. Me and my husband, like we be on him. Like even at the bottom gym the other day
Yeah.
when they was playing, I'm like, dude, what is you doing? Like, come on, man. Like I be up there yelling like it's a real game, and we out here playing a charity game.
I ain't got it like I used to. I was crazy back then. I was crazy. So, as coaches, when it's all said and done, what do y'all hope that these young guys take from this program? What's one thing you hope they take with them when it's all said and done?
me, I take brotherhood and this. Like the main thing we try to teach them too is it's not just about yourself. It's about the whole team.
Right.
Like and the importance of what everybody brings to the team. Like for say, like he said, Zaylor's the leading scorer. Like just because you're not the leading scorer doesn't mean you're just as important as the person that gets the rebounds or the person that passes or the person that plays defense. Because it takes 5 to win. So.
Okay.
And with you saying that, you know, I love on the back of y'all shirts it
We
says
over me.
we
We
is
over
greater than me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
We
I
not me,
pointed.
yeah.
I
We had that
pointed
on our
that out
shoes
at
in
the
high
thing.
school.
I was like, that's dope.
That's dope. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had it on our stuff in high school. That's dope. I like that.
Yeah.
When I seen that, I said, oh hell yeah.
Mine is basically just I guess hard work.
Yep.
Either if it's basketball or you just going to get a job,
Right.
just put your all into whatever you want to do in life, and it starts here on the basketball court. If you trying to trying to get somewhere, you gotta work hard at it. It's not gonna be easy. Nobody's gonna give you anything.
Mm-hmm.
So basically just hard work.
Man, for me, it's about the knowledge and wisdom that a lot of coaches installed in me. Not just X's and O's, how to shoot a jump shot, how to dribble, but wisdom in life, how you can take the game of basketball and, like we said, use that and apply it to your life. Teach these guys that, like Coach said, it's not just about myself, but it's about everybody. You grow up to become an adult.
Right.
You got to look out for your community if you truly want the best for your community or your surrounding areas. And to teach them the knowledge of, hey, there's always somebody out there that's working just as hard as you, that's better than you. But what are you going to do at the end of the day? Are you going to lay down because that person's better than you, or are you going to strive to be better? Whether it's being a basketball player, like Coach said, getting a job, owning your own business, being a music producer or rapper, whatever it is that you do, wake up, wash your face, and say, how can I be the best me today? If everybody wakes up and we ask ourselves that, we have a way better world than what we live in. And it starts with teaching these guys that, because a lot of us have that wisdom. And some of us choose to spread it, some of us choose to use it, and some of us don't. The ones of us that do it are the ones who long term help our community. When you can rebuild and reinstall stuff into the young and into the youth, to be able to change our society is a big thing.
Right.
And that's what I hope, majority and all of our guys get, is to show them that there's something better than where you started.
Right.
We got kids who come from single parent families. We got, kids who come from wealthy families who have both parents. It's not about where you start, but it's about where you finish. Where are you trying to be long term? Are you trying to be a guy that you just fold under the pressure? They say diamonds are made under pressure. You want to be a diamond, you want to be a piece of coal.
There you go.
So
See,
That's what's up, man.
and I know me, like, basketball was my end all be all. I was like, I'm going to the WNBA. I had Florida State looking at me, Clemson looking at me.
Still went. That was
I could have went. Even
don't give up.
my thing was I had tore my ACL, and then my cousin Dick Jones. I don't know if y'all know Dick Jones. He tore his ACL right before me, and then I tore mine. And then he came back and then tore the opposite one. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not doing that. So it kind of, like, threw me, like, nah, I'm not doing that.
She got scared.
Yeah. But then even David Archer hit me up, like, after I had 2 kids and was like, you want to play overseas? And I was like, man, I got 2 kids and a bad knee. Hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I say that to say this, like you were saying, take what you have learned within this brotherhood and try to install it in your community, whatever, when you get your jobs, all that. Because that's what we do with this podcast. You know what I mean? We make this podcast. It's not about us. It's a platform for y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all coming. You know what I mean? We doing it for y'all.
Yeah, just keep showing. Doing the same way he doing right now. Cause like
And he doing it for
we
y'all.
ball together,
You know
we
what I
play
mean?
together. To see him doing this, it's crazy, man. It's really life changing for real, bro. And I appreciate it because I know my boys coming next year, bro.
Yeah,
They coming,
appreciate
dog.
you, man.
Yeah.
I was busy. I was on deployment last year. I was real busy, so I'm still trying to get back in the, you know what I'm saying, groove of things, but my boy's definitely coming. You know what I'm saying? I got a 9-year-old, 6-year-old.
I got a 9-year-old that want to play too.
Yeah,
So
so we coming.
we building. We look for some great things to happen next season for us.
Yeah.
Once we get done with this year, a couple expansions, adding a couple more age groups to our divisions, and just keeping the wheels rolling. So.
Definitely. Especially them coaching options, man. Hey, look out for you.
Hey,
I know we talked about it.
And
I'm
interviewing, bro. I'm taking the interviews now.
I was talking to her. I was telling her, I'm like, man, listen, you know what I'm saying?
I told him I'll do it with him.
Do it with me, I'm saying, so.
Without a doubt.
No
without a
problem.
doubt.
Because I know we had talked about it,
We'll set
so.
that interview up.
Because we've been
definitely
talking about
everybody.
coaching. We just haven't done it.
Right.
Without a doubt.
And I got one more question, and it was gonna be for you and Quentin, but Quentin ain't in here, so it's a
You wanna
question for
grab
you.
Quentin
It's a
real quick?
question for you.
I don't think I'll grab Quentin.
Okay. I mean, well, you can go ahead and get it started,
Yeah.
and then I'll just hit him when he come in. But you got boys, so eventually you're gonna be coaching them. So how you think you'll be able to separate dad and Coach Nick?
Well, the main thing is a lot of people know this who have either interacted with our program or are part of our program. I don't really do the daddy ball situation. You know,
Okay.
I've had friends, I've had teammates, who have done the daddy ball system, and long term it ends up hurting them.
Right.
Because the parent can't separate coach and parent,
Right.
and then they're telling their kids lies and pushing false information to their kids, and then their kids don't get the scholarship they want, or
Right.
they don't go Division I, and then it hurts them. So to me, if you want to be honest with you, I've even sat down with my wife and talked to her about me not even coaching my kids.
Okay.
Just so it's not, well, Coach Nick only does it because Bryson and Kason are playing. For those of y'all who know, I've been doing this for 7 years now. It's not why I coach, why I do it for the love of the game,
Right.
for the kids that come through our program. It's one of those that you have to be able to differentiate to be able to make it great. It's like a good business. You got to be able to set aside personal and business if
Right.
you want your business to be prosperous.
That's the same thing I said. I said I can't coach mine because I know how I am, and I know when we get home, we get all
Get
night,
on the line.
all
Get on the
night.
line. You
So
gonna-
Hey.
I can't do it. But that was what the question was. I wanted to ask you and him that.
Well, we gotta let him introduce himself and
Yeah.
which team you coach.
My name Quentin Ken. I coach the Georgia Grizzlies 3rd grade and 4th grade teams. It's my 2nd year with them. Pretty much 3rd grade, half the 3rd grade make up to 4th grade. Pretty much a bunch of the same kids. But yeah, that's what team I'm in.
And the question was being a coach and having to coach your son. How do you separate dad and then Coach Quentin? How do you separate that with your son?
Well, with me, it's no dad on the court.
Right.
Honestly, after the game's over, I don't even talk about basketball. Once we get in that car, once we leave the gym, we don't talk about basketball. We don't talk about no other sport. It's a good job. But while we on the court, I'm on his head.
Right.
I'm going to let him know I'm going to treat everybody the same.
Exactly.
You really wouldn't even know he my son if you watching the game. But once that game is over, it's no sports for us. It's just father-son. So that's a good way. That's how we do it. It's different for some people, but that's how we do it.
Okay. And that's really what I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Figure out how that works for people that has to do that kind of stuff.
And that's facts, man. If you watch how Coach Q coaches our 3rd and 4th grade team, it's unreal. You would think every kid's his kid. He's on all of them just as hard as he is 2K.
Yep.
Which is why they won nationals last year. You know, he installs some great characteristics in his players.
Crazy with it, I'm telling you.
That it's unbelievable.
Yeah, we played football with him. That's one of the main reasons I chose to play football with him. And I was like, man, where you coaching at? And that's why because man, he crazy with it for real. So yeah, definitely.
And we asked the coaches another question. What does the Georgia Grizzlies mean to you and like these players?
The Georgia Grizzlies to me means bringing the community together. Because a lot of times the Recs are split up. We got the county, we got the city. The city don't want to do this because they go to Cass. But with the Georgia Grizzlies, it's like we're united. So it's just one Bartow County as a whole. Granted, we do have other players, but as far as Cartersville, it's not separated. Everything else I feel like is separated from Recs, both Recs, Cartersville, Bartow. It's politics. Everything's separated. Everybody got their favorites. Georgia Grizzlies is like, you gonna compete, best players play. I don't care what school you go to. I don't care if you go to Cass. I don't care if you go to Woodland, Cartersville, Excel. We're gonna come together. We're gonna be a family. We're gonna do this for the whole city.
That's what's up. All right. Yep. Yeah, definitely. Them travel teams is definitely where the brotherhoods come from.
Yes.
Like you said, the Recs, man, Yeah, that travel ball is definitely where a lot of friendships and brotherhoods are made at. So that's what's up, man.
Yes. And so, who has a game at 3?
High school.
All right. And y'all playing where?
No, we play at Harlem. You right, Harlem.
Look,
when you got all these teams,
I swear, he's the last one to walk in the gym every day.
Hey, it's like that sometimes. Y'all at the age
but it's
now.
every time.
Y'all at the age now. I shouldn't have to come in and babysit you.
That's true.
I should send a text and I should say, hey, 10 minutes before a game,
I'm in traffic.
make sure y'all stretching. Y'all should have coach come in there. Because when you go to the next level, whether it's high school, you go to varsity, or y'all go off to college, your coach doesn't babysit you anymore. It becomes a job,
Still should be the person walking the gym, though.
I hear you. I feel you on that.
And what time y'all play today?
6:30 and 8:50.
Where at?
McKeachern.
McKeachern?
Okay.
All right.
That's what's up, man.
I might try to come catch a game.
I don't know. I like Harlem because Coach Steele like Harlem.
Oh, yeah.
See, he might
have to go catch a game today.
He might be out
I
there.
don't have nothing planned today. All right. Well, y'all go ahead. Tell the people your name and your social media. What they could. I know you have like highlights and stuff on your social medias, right? I know y'all got
that's
Instagram.
on YouTube.
YouTube.
You
Tell
tell
them
them
YouTube.
YouTube.
You can tell them all that.
The Georgia Grizzlies.
You don't want nobody to follow you on your social media?
His mom has the username.
That's it. We'll go.
So if you want to see us play, it's Lindsey McIntyre. That's the YouTube, and you can see our games. And my name is Ethan McIntyre. And go ahead and follow me on Snap at McIntyre Ethan.
What's up?
There you go.
I'm Zaylin Cheney. I mean, you can have me on Snap. It says Cheney04. And I forgot my Instagram. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
My name is Monterius Talbert. I forgot my social media.
What?
Dude, hold up.
How you put?
Hold up. My Snapchat is Bankroll Monty 12. I think. Yeah.
All right.
My name is Terry Haynes. My Snapchat is Ball Haynes 30. I forgot my social media too.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all just send it to us. When we post it on YouTube, we'll post all y'all stuff.
Yeah.
Just send y'all name and y'all social media stuff. Just tell Nick, send it to us, and we'll make sure we post all y'all stuff.
Because at the end, we put like the social medias and
Like,
stuff, and we'll
right.
put yours on there.
Right.
All right. Coaches?
Me.
Camera.
Look at me. Coach LaChance Phillips. My social, my Instagram is LaChance Phillips. And I don't know if I need to put my Snapchat on there.
Nah.
No,
You're a coach.
Yeah.
Keep it
That's-
moving.
yeah.
Coach Torrey Smith. My Instagram is Tori_Smith14.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sure I get both the pages to y'all.
Right.
Oh, do we
Get
need
the Grizzly
Yeah,
page.
Grizzlies
The
page.
Grizzly page.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I, yeah.
And
That's,
our Grizzlies page is
Georgia.
Georgia_Grizzlies 2024.
Okay.
There you go.
And then I'm Coach Nick Tyler. You can follow me on my personal page at LightBright21. You can follow our team page at GA Grizzlies.
Okay.
Make sure y'all come, show some love, follow us. We'll have hopefully our highlight films will be going up. A lot of our younger kids, we have theirs going up now. We're finishing up our high school guys, trying to get some more of these college exposures on there, and y'all be looking out for those videos.
And if y'all see them out doing their fundraisers, their car washes, all
Support.
that, please support them.
Support.
They out here trying to get it, man.
Yeah.
But until next time, y'all have just tuned in to another Straight to the Point podcast. And until next time, we are out. Back to the